Today we're going to look at women's leaders that were in the Old Testament. It took the New Testament that held specific roles, and then we'll dig into the verses that talk specifically about assembly in regards to women. And then we talked about, a couple of weeks ago, but then man came along and said, we think that maybe being like God is more important than when Jesus does come, though. I put this little arrow here. Who was the creator? God, but what part of the Godhead? Jesus created things, right? Jesus redeems the world. We know that at the end when he comes back that we will have a new earth, a new heaven, where things are going to be back to what God's ideal was from the beginning. Good. So when I talked about God's ideal plan for creation, just the two sexes that he needed to be complementary to one another to complete all the tasks that he had given them. And then he said it was good. Right? So God created sexual differences, which actually brings a harmony to the creation and a completeness. And remember that they're both given the same commands, right? He tells them both to be fruitful and increase, subdue the earth, and then watch over and take care of creation. Both of them were given that. So Jesus comes around and he treats women similar to men. So when we talked about Jesus' view of women last week, some of the things that I kind of picked up on this was Jesus did not address specifically women, what roles women would play within an assembly of his people. Okay? He did have a very high view of women in a world that viewed women as second-class citizens. And they're very integral to his ministry. And I think from my perspective, the reason he did that was he didn't want to have so many